solve that problem, or to just even bring the problem down a number.
Eat ice cream.
And that could be one way to just.
Unless you're all out of ice cream,
Then you could have other
and
problems.
If you're all out of ice cream and that's the problem, then freeze
So
your
we're
red
working a
cheese
little
and
bit
eat
on
that.
like problem solving, reducing that size of the problem, because you
Go to the
don't want to
grocery
feel that
store.
overwhelmed, stress feeling. So we're working on bringing it down a notch. Like maybe the same problem is a 6 when it's a 3 for someone else. Trying to figure out how to make it that 3 rather than the 6.
I'm like the 3. Except
So
I'm most of the time like a 1.
Well, it depends, yes. And the way, once we realize we have choices, that helps bring it down a little bit. And then we have to figure out who's going to be our resource, who can help us, or what kind of resources can we use in order to bring the problem down a level or 2. What would be an example of a resource that could help us? Eric? Teacher, yes. Asking a teacher for some help or their opinion on something, yes. Parents, your parents could be a resource for you to help you figure out either what choice or then how to solve it,
the
right?
internet, it has a lot of good things that can help you solve problems.
Yeah,
But it's
okay,
not always
sometimes
right.
we have to be careful with the internet, right?
It's not always right.
Everything.
Right.
Always right, that's correct.
It's not always right, so put a little stars
But it
beside
has
it.
a lot of things.
But it could have-
If you're smart.
But you
Okay.
don't know if it's reliable or not.
And you never know, and you ever legitimately know.
Right, and not every teacher, not every parent's gonna always have the right thing either. We always have to take it with a grain of salt. Okay,
But we all make mistakes.
okay, what's another resource? Anybody think of anything else?
Library,
Library or friend?
textbook.
What do you mean library? Oh, like maybe some research? Is that what you mean by that?
Oh my gosh, I thought you said friend. I thought you said friend.
Did you? Okay. And then somebody else in the other hour, and I thought that was kind of interesting, is they said time, right? Wasn't it time? Like free time to be able to think?
Free time, yeah.
Free time to be able to think about the problem. Because sometimes when we're so worked up about something, we don't have any time to like just take a minute and think about, is there a way to
Make
solve it?
time.
Or to, right, or to bring it down a notch.
Clear your head.
Right, clear your head. I never had to think about that. Bartos saw that way. Okay,
Not to
There's too much
yeah,
fun right
I was
there.
gonna say, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give you like 3 or 4 of these problems that we saw last week. Just pick one, and I want you to put it on your paper kind of the same way we have it. Your problem at the top, list your choices, okay? So you have at least 2 choices. Who's your resource? What are you going to use to be able to help you solve or work on the problem? And then I'd like you to put the end result. What you think you would pick, which choice would you pick, and then rate it. Did I say it up here? Rate it first up here, and then rate it down here, 1 to 10. Can you follow? I mean, that's how Mrs. Fugo's brain works, all over the place. Okay? So give it a rating at the beginning, and then how you could rate it down at the end. Those are a few choices for you. Rejection, here's a few choices.
Okay, so just to restate what we're doing. Sometimes if I'm not sure, this is how I clarify to make sure we know. First, you're going to pick your problem, and then you're going to rate it. Rate it what size of the problem it is. Then, you're going to write some choices you have to solve that problem. Then you're going to write some resources that can help you solve the problem. And you're going to pick your choice, make your choice for the end result, and then you re-rate it to see what if you've been able to make the problem smaller. Okay? So read them all. Nice. So what would you rate that problem? A 2? Okay.
You're still working?
Eric, which one did you choose?
I'm so.
Alright, so
That
what
is
are some
choosing.
We only have one.
Okay.
Most of-
Okay, that's the problem, is your sisters and the king. Rate it, and now, where's your paper grade from? Where'd your sister graduate? Mrs. University here of Chicago? Yeah. She's like in banking.
What's another option?
Is that a white one?
Alright, how's it going?
What?
Do a piece of paper?
Here you go.
Oh, okay.
You're worried about it.
I just feel like you didn't even restrict you. You just can't install any more apps. You have such a everything's on there, so let it go.
What size is the problem? Oh.
Okay, you wanna know what your problem is? Restrictions on iPad, write it down.
Pick this one.
Okay.
Emily, you
Well,
got
what
I just
size?
picked this one randomly.
That's alright.
The first thing I do
Green
is
check it,
say,
look that up.
What else can you do?
Don't you just do it this picture?
Yeah, well, that's just good, right?
I was like,
Unless you're literal, unless there's punches
Or would
going.
be happy to help you.
I don't know, my
So this is money.
Yeah,
I gotta write it.
Okay, yeah.
Write down your problem. Alright. And then create 3 choices for that problem. What would you do?
How
What are
many,
3 ways you can
how
respond
many
to your problem?
resources do we have to put down?
Put down as
Great.
many that you think will be
Different
helpful.
things you can do.
Where did you put the envelope?
Okay. What's one thing you can do?
67.
How can you react to the problem? How are you acting right now? How are you feeling?
How's it going?
I worry.
How else do you feel? Frustrated? How else?
And let me see what you have so far. Do you feel
Well, I know we
for that one homework?
What's another?
So you will talk about.
Yes.
What did we just talk about?
Okay, so what one are you choose?
Well, I know
Always
just my
want to
resources
work at
were
school.
Okay.
my friends from my brother slash sister and me. My mom, if I tell my mom, then my mom would think that I'm not. I wouldn't think that I'm gonna pick up and then
Which problem? So you're supposed to create 3.
Are there any other
Which choice would you choose?
Set it up and see if I can turn it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not, it doesn't.
What if the bell rang and you're gonna be late and you need to just figure it out right away without wasting your time? What else?
Okay.
How else can we act?
And then
But don't put your music on.
Nice.
breeze.
What else could we do?
That's too, yeah, that's good.
What's something that you think could be really bad? What's something that we could, that we could do, maybe, that would be really bad?
Yeah.
You didn't do this, but what could it be? When this we were frustrated.
Not
What else
outside,
can we
but
do?
Yeah, but what could you have done?
clean it.
Okay. So
I think we could get dogs
Yeah.
peeing on the floor, so what are 3 choices to get them to stop peeing on the floor?
Potty train him.
You have to come up
What
with 2
is
more.
way to get very
Potty train him.
It's kind of hard because they're little red terriers.
So what else could you do so the dog stops peeing on the floor? What do you need to
Litter box.
probably do more often?
Giving treats on every once in a
What
while.
is a way to act?
Kill the dog.
That's not okay.
I don't know.
I mean, that might be the right.
Nobody said that that wasn't react.
You know.
To get in
It's
your
just not a
act.
good or right
Just a
or
thought,
moral
Yeah,
solution.
today, yeah. Should stop with that too, yeah.
What is something that you could have done?
And it's his problem.
How's it going, Brandon?
My problem is unsolvable, and it's my
So
sister.
our alarm
I
is on.
can't.
So what? Break that.
Right.
Okay,
You can't tell your parents, you can't walk away, you
Here's-
can't close your door, you
here's
can't
my
go
3
into another
options.
room.
Suck it off,
You're gonna
or
hurt
rest, or be
Ten
stuck.
big problems, one small problem.
Me, civilized.
Okay.
Funny joke.
Set multiple alarms on a scale of 1 to 10. What is it?
Okay, we almost,
Pick one number,
What about?
That's another thing.
Is it a big problem and a big, a medium, or a small?
okay, so what are your resources?
So what number?
What can help you solve this
If
problem?
I went into
Kids
school
and pets.
right now,
How can kids help you solve this problem?
What
Kids
can
and
help
pets
you
is like
solve this
something that you
problem?
I said if I wanted to.
You should just.
Okay, but that's not gonna stop them from peeing on the floor, so
If
it's
it's a
gonna
little
help
kid
you.
just hitting me over and over again, then not a big deal.
It is if you almost weighs the same as you.
Okay, let's take a little time out, let's work through one problem, okay? We'll see how somebody did it, and then we can go back to all of our problems, okay? Who would like to be the first one to share? I'd like to work through one together.
Wait,
Brent?
are we all gonna share?
In a little bit, okay? But we're gonna take a pause right now before we finish the rest of ours. We're gonna work together to do Brandon's. Oh, Brandon, you're not done, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you are?
Well,
I'm not done, but I still have a couple of answers.
No, he's not done. I say we go with Emily Bella. Is hers done? Okay, you'll get a chance in a minute, Brandon. I wanted to work through one because I think some people are having some questions as to like, what's a good choice? Who's a good resource? Where are we at the end result with our action plan? Okay. So Emily, walk us through the first one. So what is your problem?
My problem was my locker combination is not working.
Okay, and how would you rate that problem?
I'll say probably at a 1.
At a 1. So it was just a little problem or a glitch?
Yeah.
So you weren't very stressed out about it. It wasn't working. Okay, excellent. What are your choices to deal with that situation?
Work on your combination by yourself, that's 1.
Okay,
Ask a teacher or TA to help you.
okay.
Or write your combination on paper.
Write your combination on paper?
Like a sticky note so you can remember.
Oh, okay, like use your word, like if you couldn't remember it,
Yeah.
keeping it in a safe spot so you would know, you'd be able to refer back to it?
Yeah.
Okay, those are some good choices. Yes, okay.
And resource.
So yeah, who would you have used in those situations?
A teacher or a TA. Oh, how would I resolve?
Yeah.
My ask the teacher.
Okay.
That would be my next choice.
Uh-huh.
Resource would be teacher or TA.
Or yourself, right?
Or
Because
myself,
I heard you say that you were gonna work on it a few times, right?
Yeah, I worked on it a few times.
Okay.
By myself.
Because why? It was
It was like
a little problem, right? So you could probably solve that almost completely on your own, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then my end result could be like a glitch.
It would be a glitch, because if you knew you had the combination written in a safe spot, you could just open up your book or wherever you had it and solve it completely on your own, right?
Yes.
Very nice. Excellent work. Okay, did you see how we worked through that? Okay, we'll give you about 2 more minutes to work through your individual problem, and then we'll take turns presenting it. How's that?
How big of a problem is it? On this scale, how big is the problem? From 0
Do you have a
to
pen?
10, this is happening. Okay. So, who do you need to help you with this problem? Petco? I don't think Petco needs to know. Where are you at?
Oh, get the dog whisperer.
I have dog
Okay,
whisperer.
so
Dog
you good
whisperer,
here?
do that.
This is how
Do
you,
that.
what kind of is the
Salad
5?
and
I have something
that
more,
and
So
the
what's
dog
another
whisperer.
choice? How do you
Yeah,
get
that's
this
all the questions.
taken away, so that you can nap your iPad back? What do you do?
Every time he starts
So get your
urinating,
iPad.
if you don't get
Focus and keep on task.
What else? I have something worse than
Consider
sitting
yourself.
Did you rate it as
We
a
need to
0 to
stop.
start with?
It is doing your scripting
You know what?
during
So
class.
then what does it end as?
the 0.
And 0, yes.
Scripting.
How would you feel about it being like you pick the choice? What number would you prefer?
Hey, I've dealt with this about 10 times a day at usual every day of
Excellent.
my
That's
life.
way to
Are
breathe.
you your mother or
I
sister?
have a sister.
Hey,
Younger?
Emma,
She's married.
Very young.
Yeah.
I have something worse than
Well, I have 2 sisters. I love her, but one's a half sister, one's a sister, and one's a non-related person who I kind of grew up with. So,
Do they live in your house?
he lives in my dad's house.